to be gleaned out of these statements. But, if I was there, if I was the Fed chairman, I would basically want to admit to all the mistakes that have been done by chairmen that preceded me. And I said, look, we're no longer going to price fix interest rates. The Fed is not going to try to micromanage interest rates like the Politburo in the Soviet Union used to try to fix the price of bread. We're going to let the market set interest rates. We're not going to interfere. We're not going to be doing quantitative easing. And interest rates would go way up. I mean, they have to go up. America has lots of debt. We have no savings. Interest rates need to go up. In fact, one of these senators asked Janet Yellen why the economy is growing so slowly. It's this monetary policy that is one of the main reasons. We don't have real capital investment. We don't have increasing productivity because the Fed is diverting all those resources to propping up speculative bubbles in the stock market, in the real estate market, in the bond market, and to prevent the government from making necessary cuts to government spending that would actually unleash the free market growth that would produce a rising standard of living. So we need to let interest rates go up, but then we need to let the chips fall where they may. Because if we do that now, after rates having been so low for so long, we're going to have a financial crisis worse than 2008. And at this point, we just have to suck it up and bear it. And if it means a lot of people lose money, and if it means banks fail, and it means people lose their jobs, that's what has to happen. Because we have to clean house. We have to allow this economy to restructure so we can rebuild it the right way. And not rebuild it based on government central planning, but let the free market rebuild it based on millions of Americans pursuing their own self-interest. This is what made America great in the first place. It was limited government. It was freedom where people could save and invest and produce. That's what we need again. We need to go back to the American dream. But before we can get there, we have to get out of this Fed-induced American nightmare.
Thank you so much for your input on this. Peter Schiff, CEO of Euro Pacific Capital.